Oh, I forgot we skipped the intro. What sword is that?
I don't know. See those grooves?
Fullers. Both Fullers. Tywin? That's Ned Stark's sword. You
What the heck? What?
He wants to destroy it. He's making new swords out of Ned Stark's sword. That's definitely not how you make swords, but we'll go with it.
I want to know his reasoning.
He's gonna work.
Is this like a symbolic way of saying that the Starks are done or something? Cause...
Yeah.
Okay. Wipe that grim off your face.
There's still Starks alive, you idiot.
Whole lot of silence out of your mouth. A boy.
Such a...
Dreadfort.
Dreadfort.
Yeah, that's a new place, isn't it? Burning.
No, that's where the Boltons are. I saw their...
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Wow. It's crazy how they kept that from us for so long.
Heavens to Betsy. Game of Thrones, also known as Game of Misery. So good. So good. New character? Oh, no!
Nope.
He cleaned up.
Magnificent. Looks fresh forged.
It is.
No one's made a Valyrian steel sword since the Doom of Valyria.
There are 3 living smiths who know how to rework Valyrian steel. The finest of them was in Volantis. He came here to King's Landing at my invitation.
Where did you get this much Valyrian steel?
From someone who no longer had need of it.
We've wanted one of these in the family for a long time.
Now we have 2.
2?
The original weapon was absurdly large. There's plenty of steel for 2 swords.
Well, thank you. It's glorious.
You'll have to train your left hand.
And a decent swordsman knows how to use both hands.
You'll never be as good.
No, but as long as I'm better than everyone else, I suppose it doesn't matter.
You can't serve in the Kingsguard with one hand.
Where's that written? I can and I will. The Kingsguard oath is for life.
The war is over. The king is safe.
The king is never safe. How many people in this city alone would love to see his head on a pike?
Other knights protected the king while you were a prisoner. They will continue to do so when you go home.
Oh.
You'll return to Casterly Rock and rule in my stead.
You are the Lord of Casterly Rock.
I am the king's hand. My place is here. I don't expect to see the rock again before I die.
You know what they call me? Kingslayer. Oathbreaker. Man without honor. I wanted to break another sacred vow.
You won't be breaking anything. There is a precedent to relieve a king's guard of his duties. The king will exercise that prerogative.
No.
No, I don't believe I asked you a question.
There's my answer.
If you think your bloody honor comes before
My
your
bloody
family...
honor is beyond repair. But my answer is still no. I don't want Casterly Rock. I don't want a wife. I don't want children.
What do you want?
Supper would be nice.
For 40 years I've tried to teach you. If you haven't learned by now, you never will. Go. If serving as a glorified bodyguard is the sum of your ambition, go serve.
I suppose you want the sword back.
Keep it. A one-handed man with no family needs all the help he can get.
Wow. His eldest son, also a disappointment. He's smiling.
I think he did it on purpose.
That's your son. That's the person you should have leading your house. I love that transition, too.
How many Dornishmen does it take to f a goat?
Please don't.
Seems to me, smart place to meet travelers is in a tavern. That way, one party's late, the other party can drink some ale inside.
This is the Prince of Dawn we're waiting for, not one of your sellsword friends.
He's so damned important, how come they sent you to meet him?
There's bad blood between the Martells of Dawn and the Lannisters of Casterly Rock, has been for years.
And just in case the Martells of Dawn are looking to spill some Lannister blood, it may as well be yours, eh?
No need for cynicism. I happen to be an accomplished diplomat.
Oh.
Ah, here we are. You read the sigils?
Yellow balls?
Wild lemons in a purple field. House the Lemonwood. A vulture grasping a baby in its talons. House Blackmont. Crown Skull. The Manwoodies of Kingsgrave.
Boy knows his Dornish houses.
I need a sigil.
And House Martell, a red sun pierced by a spear?
I don't see it, my lord.
Well met, my lords. His Grace King Joffrey welcomes you in his name. My lord father, the King's Hand, sends his greetings as well. I am Tyrion Lannister of Casterly Rock, Master of Coin. Forgive me, I don't see Prince Doran in your company.
The prince's health forces him to remain at Sunspear. He sends his brother, Prince Oberyn, to attend the royal wedding in his stead.
Oh?
Yes, the king will be delighted to enjoy the company of a warrior as renowned as Prince Oberyn at his wedding feast.
Will he?
And where is Prince Oberyn?
Arrived before dawn. Not a man for welcome parties, our prince.
Very well. My lords, these fine men from the City Watch will escort you to your quarters in
Oh,
Dreadfort.
jeez, almost ran him
You
over.
must be wary after such a long journey.
Some accomplished diplomacy, that was. Now where?
You must find Prince Oberyn before he kills somebody, or several somebody.
How do you plan on finding a single Dornishman in a city this big?
You're famous for Half of Westeros just arrived at the capital after 2 weeks of bad road. Where would you go?
I'd probably go to sleep, but I'm getting old.
New character?
Seems to be.
Oh, look at this one. How lovely is she?
Beautiful. But pale.
They like them pale in the capital. Shows they don't work the fields. Do I frighten you?
Timid. Timid bores me.
You're a bit of mischief, aren't you? I think she likes you.
She has good taste.
You're not timid, are you?
Not timid.
Uh-oh.
Oberyn. Oberyn, don't.
Oh, he heard the...
Yes, now the rains weep o'er his hall, and not a soul.
Oh, he heard the singing that.
Oh.
You lost, friend?
Forgive me for staring. I don't see many Lannisters where I'm from.
I don't see many Dornishmen in the capital.
You don't like the smell?
Come with me, lover.
Gods, look at this one.
Sirs, if you follow me, I'll arrange for a private room.
Why are you wasting a woman like this on a Dornishman? Bring him a shaved goat and a bottle of olive oil.
Oh, that's not funny.
Do you know why all the world hates a Lannister? I think your gold and your lions and your gold lions make you better than everyone. Can I tell you a secret? You're not a golden lion. You're just a pink little man who's far too slow on the draw. Longsword is a bad option in close quarters. When I pull my blade, your friend starts bleeding quite a lot, I'm afraid. So many veins in the wrist. You'll live if you get him help straight away. So, decisions.
Prince Oberyn, forgive the intrusion. We heard there might trouble.
Apologies, my love.
I'm here to welcome you to the capital.
Ilaria's son, my paramour. The king's own Uncle Imp, Tyrion, son of Tywin Lannister.
If there's anything I can do to make your stay in King
What are you, his hired killer?
It started that way, aye. Now I'm a knight.
How did that come to pass?
Killed the right people, I suppose.
We'll need a few more girls. Girls, yes? I don't partake.
No.
Bronn was like, yeah.
Prince Oberyn, if I may, a word in private?
Seems I visited the Lannister brothel by mistake.
Oh, they take all kinds.
Even Dornishmen.
The king is very grateful that you traveled all this way for his wedding.
Now let us speak truth here. Joffrey is insulted. I am only the second son, after all.
Speaking as a fellow second son, I've grown rather used to being the family insult. Why did you come to King's Landing, Prince Oberyn?
I was invited to the royal wedding.
I thought we were speaking truth.
The last time I was in the capital was many years ago. Another wedding. My sister Elia and Rhaegar Targaryen, the last dragon. My sister loved him. She bore his children, swaddled them, rocked them, fed them at her own breast. Elia wouldn't let the wet nurse touch them. And beautiful, noble Rhaegar Targaryen left her for another woman. That started a war, and the war ended right here when your father's army took the city.
Wasn't actually.
They butchered those children, my nephew and niece, carved them up and wrapped them in Lannister cloaks.
Oh,
and my
boy.
sister, you know what they did to her? I'm asking you a question.
I've heard rumors.
So have I. The one I keep hearing is that Gregor gained the mountain, Elia, and split her in half with his great sword.
I wasn't there. I don't know what.
If the mountain, my sister, your father gave the order. Tell your father I'm here. And tell him the Lannisters aren't the only ones who pay their debts.
Tread carefully.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god, they're huge.
Massive. Lord Jeebus.
He has 3 of them.
It was. Yes.
Oh, they're smaller
Yeah.
for her. I don't know. Dragons do what they want.
Yes.
It can never be tamed.
He has a point.
Yeah.
Sir Barristan,
Your Grace.
where's Daenerys and Harris? Where's Grey Worm?
Gambling, Your Grace.
Gambling.
Gambling.
We asked the same thing.
Is he teaching him bad things?
Rows and rows and rows and rows.
He has to go all the way to the back, and that's
6 years later. Wow. All these people.
How long have they been at it?
Since midnight, Your Grace.
So the worm is stronger than he looks.
I can see his arms beginning to shake.
What's the prize for winning this stupid contest?
The honor of riding by your side on the road to Meereen.
That honor goes to Sir Jorah and Sir Barristan, as neither of them kept me waiting this morning. You two will ride in the rear guard and protect the livestock. The last man holding his sword can find a new queen to fight for.
Dang. Got that shit like it was hotcakes.
You need to eat something. Pigeon pie.
Valence has gone through so much.
Lemon cakes? You love lemon cakes. Tell her she needs to eat.
My lady, you do need to eat.
I don't want to eat.
If I could have a moment alone with my wife.
Please? Ugh.
She needs to eat.
I can't let you starve. I swore to protect you.
My lady, I am your husband. Let me help you.
How can you help me?
I don't know, but I can try.
I lie awake all night, staring at the canopy, thinking about how they died.
I could get you essence of nightshade to help you sleep.
Do you know what they did to my brother? How they sewed his direwolf's head onto his body, and my mother. They say they cut her throat to the bone and threw her body in the river.
What happened to your family was a terrible crime. I didn't know your brother. He seemed like a good man, but I didn't know him. Your mother, on the other hand, I admired her. She wanted to have me executed, but I admired her. She was a strong woman, and she was fierce when it came to protecting her children. Sansa, your mother would want you to carry on. You know it's true.
Pardon me, my lord. I'd like to visit the gods.
Of course, prayer can be helpful, I hear.
I don't pray anymore. It's the only place I can go where people don't talk to me.
She can't handle anymore.
Yeah.
He's trying, but she's just...
My lion. Have you forgotten me? Do you know how long it's been?
Of course I haven't forgotten.
I want you. Don't you want me? What's wrong?
I told you, it's not a good time.
It's never a good time. You have your child bride now.
Shay.
Do you love her?
Love her? I barely know her. She's a child. She despises me.
That's not an answer.
Of course I don't love her.
You tried to ship me away.
Ship you away.
Give me diamonds and make me disappear.
What in the world are you talking about?
If you want me to leave, just say it. Say it!
He didn't know it. He didn't
I don't know what you're talking about.
You want me to stay?
Didn't say yes or no.
No, he did not.
He didn't say he wanted to ship you away, and he didn't. Oh my God, there's so many people listening. God, they
Wasn't
know.
she the one who saw Sansa's bed bloody?
Yep, they know. No, they know her.
Work of art.
You know that. Cersei's gonna go after her now.
Yep.
You like it so much, you're welcome to chop off your own head and take it.
You're such an ingrate. I spent days with the goldsmith getting the details just right.
Days.
Better part of an afternoon.
Yeah. How does that feel? A hook would be more practical.
Elegant, I think.
But it's so
Thank you for your help with
awkward.
the other matter.
The symptoms have abated?
Gone completely. I'm in your debt, Maester Qyburn.
Not a maester, your grace, but happy to help whenever I can.
Bye.
Odd little man.
I've grown rather fond of him. He's quite talented.
What symptoms?
Symptoms that are not your concern.
Let him touch you?
You jealous?
I'm surprised. Never let Pycelle near you. Drink more than you used to.
Yes.
Why?
Let's see. You started a brawl in the streets with Ned Stark and disappeared from the capital. My husband died in a tragic hunting accident.
Which you caused?
Traumatic for you.
My only daughter was shipped off to Dawn. We suffered through a siege.
Rather short siege.
Rather a short siege that I didn't expect to survive, and now I'm marrying my eldest son to a wicked little bitch from Highgarden. I'm supposed to marry her brother, a renowned pillow biter, so you don't really plan on staying in the Kingsguard, do you?
Staying in the Kingsguard means I live right here in the Red Keep with you. Now? When? I've been back for weeks. Something's changed.
Everything's changed. You come back after all this time with no apologies in one hand and expect everything to be the same.
Hold on.
What to apologize for?
For
Yeah.
leaving me.
You think I wanted to be taken prisoner?
Don't know what you wanted. You weren't here. You left me.
He was
Alone.
taken prisoner.
Every day I was a prisoner. I plotted my escape. Every day. I murdered people so I could be here with you.
You took too long.
All this bitch.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you took too long.
Go
Come
away.
in. Forgive me, Your Grace. You told me to come at once if there was anything important.
Oh boy.
You took too long. Do you know how many times he tried to escape but
Yeah.
got brought back? You've been sleeping with your cousin. What the f you talking about?
Plan on killing all the crows yourself?
You plan on sitting here scratching your balls till winter.
Wait for Mansa's orders.
You sent a man over the wall at the full moon. If he's not back yet, he's not coming back.
And what is it you want? March from Castle Black with just this lot? Your pretty crows with 1,000 men on this thing there?
Yo, he's a liar.
He is. Shouldn't it be? He was. You said you put 3 arrows in him.
Yeah, I did.
I've seen you slip a shaft through a rabbit's eye at 200 yards. If that boy's still walking, it's because you let him go.
Hypotheses.
Yeah.
My hypotheses, and Brian said that.
Thens. I hate thens.
Got some supper from a village down that way. Why does the meat down here taste so much better than it does on our side of the wall?
Help yourself.
Maybe everything's just better fed down here. Fat and lazy. Easier for us. You didn't see us coming. Lost your warg. And that baby crow you had with you. Lost him too.
How does he know so much?
Demands.
Okay.
I won't answer to you.
She yours?
I'm not anybody's.
Too scrawny. Not like those crows at Castle Black. Think of them, stuck in their larders, stuffing their faces with ham and blood sausage and stew, getting nice and fat and marbled. I know we've had our differences, Tormund, but just one time, before you die, you really ought to try crow.
Draw! Wolves!
What?
Yeah, they're cannibals.
Last time I saw him, he was in the courtyard of Winterfell. He said, next time I see you, it'll be all in black. I was jealous of Rob my whole life. The way my father looked at him, I wanted that. He was better than me at everything. Fighting and hunting and riding and girls. God, the girls loved him. I wanted to hate him, but I never could.
Sometimes I want to hate you. You're better than me at everything. So reading. They're ready for you.
You think too low of yourself.
Now's his chance.
No one's going to hang you. You've
Killed
done
a
nothing
freaking
wrong.
White Walker, saved a baby and a woman.
I've done plenty wrong.
So you admit you murdered Corin Halfhand?
I didn't murder him.
Oh, this guy's
You
back.
put your sword through a brother of the Night's Watch. What do you call that?
He wanted me to kill him.
A bastard son of a traitor. What would you expect?
The Halfhand believed our only chance to stop
That
Mance was
guy?
to get a man inside his army.
Don't talk about the Halfhand as if you knew him. He was my brother.
And you'd know he'd do anything to defend the wall. The Free Folk would have boiled him alive, but letting me kill him...
The Free Folk? Listen to him. He even talks like a wildling now.
Nah, I talk like a wildling. I ate with the wildlings. I climbed the wall with the wildlings. I lay with a wildling girl.
You admit to breaking your vows, then?
I do.
The law is the law. The boy must die.
If we beheaded every ranger who lay with a girl, the wall would be manned by headless men.
There's a difference between sneaking off to the Molestown brothel and sleeping with the enemy.
While we sit here, debating which rules I broke, Mance Rayder marches on the wall with an army of 100,000.
Impossible. You can't get 50 wildlings together
But
before they
listen to the
start killing
person who
each
spent
other.
all the time with them.
100,000. He's united the Thens, the Hornfoots, the Ice River clans. He has giants fighting for him.
Giants?
Have you ever been beyond the wall, sir?
I commanded the city watch of King's Landing, boy.
And now you're here. You must not have been very good at your job.
Dare you!
There's a band of wildlings south of the wall already, led by Tormund Giants.
He's
Bane.
keeping
I
his
killed
cool,
their
but
warg
giving
and
him
3
information.
others. They shot me full of arrows. The orders are to attack Castle Black from the south when Mance hits it from the north. The signal for the attack will be a bonfire. Mance said it would be the greatest fire the north has ever seen. That's the truth. All the truth. Do you intend to execute me, or am I free to go?
None of us are free. We are men of the Night's Watch. But we won't be taking your head today, Jon Snow. Go on.
If it wasn't for him.
Yep.
I am acting commander here, Maester Aemon.
Yes, you are.
And I don't trust the bastard.
He told the truth.
And you always know when a man is telling a lie. How did you acquire this magical power?
I grew up in King's Landing.
Oh, yeah. You learn shit real quick.
No, you're a queen, not an ox. Your grandfather gave me a necklace, just like this one. My 51st name day.
The wedding is in a fortnight,
She just-
Grandmother. You can't say no to everything.
Nonsense. My little dears, go and speak to the jewelers of King's Landing. Tell them who you are, tell them who sent you. The one who brings me the best necklace will get to keep the next best. The Margaery Tyrell who walks into the scepter fortnight from now will inspire 1,000 songs. How sad it will be if she's wearing rubbish like that.
Perhaps I should just let Joffrey choose it for me. End up with a string of dead sparrow heads around my neck.
You watch that. Even here, even with me. My word.
My lady, my name is Brienne of Tarth.
We know who you
And
are. We've heard all about you, but aren't you just marvelous? Absolutely singular. I hear you knocked my grandson into the dirt like the silly little boy he is.
My lady, I know this is a very busy time for you, but if I could just have a moment?
You dare not refuse.
A shadow.
A shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon. I swear to you by all the gods, it was Stannis. He plunged his sword through Renly's heart and disappeared. One day, my lady, I will avenge our king.
Joffrey is our king now.
I meant no offense.
And you've given none.
Lord. Oh my god.
What in the hell?
Duty, of course.
He stays in that position too. Jeebus.
Stationed here beside the
Having statues made of him.
primary entertainment. Your Grace?
Just one guard at the thing. Go on.
Sir Meryn will guard Lady Margaery and Tommen.
I've always guarded the king himself, my lord, ever since your absence.
And I thank you for it, Sir Meryn.
Oh, very good. I don't expect any trouble.
The people love their king. They know who keeps them fed.
Marjorie Tyrell, I've heard.
By my leave. They know I saved the city. They know I won the war.
The war's not won. Not while Stannis lives.
I broke Stannis on the Blackwater. Pity you weren't there to help, Uncle.
My apologies, Your Grace. I was rather busy.
Busy getting captured. So this is the famous Book of Brothers. All the great deeds
Why
of
are
all
they
the
all
great
blaming
Kingsguard,
him for like?
Yeah.
It's Arthur Dane. The sword of the morning.
You went and ran to your little friggin' room
Led the
and
attack
hid
on
it
the
out.
Kingswood Brotherhood. Defeated the Smiling Knight in single combat. Sir Duncan de Tor. 4 pages for Sir Duncan. He must have been quite a man.
So they say.
Sir Jaime Lannister. Someone forgot to write down all your great deeds.
There's still time.
Is there? For a 40-year-old knight with one hand? How can you protect me with that?
I use my left hand now, Your Grace. Makes for more of a contest.
That must hurt him knowing that there's nothing in there though. Yeah.
Wow.
That
That
is-
like sums up season 3.
Have you ever been
completely
to Meereen? Several times, Your Grace, with Master Krasner's.
with him and his
And?
character.
They say 1,000 slaves died building the Great Pyramid of Meereen. And now an army of former slaves is marching to her gate. You think the Great Masters are worried? If they're smart, Your Grace. You were told to ride at the back of the train.
Yes, my queen. But I need to speak to you about something important. A matter of strategy.
Your Grace. All right, what is this matter of strategy?
The dusk grows.
Would you like to walk at the back of the train instead of riding?
This one's called Lady's Lace.
Would you like to walk without shoes?
You have to know a land to rule it. Plants, it's rivers, it's roads, it's people. Dusk grows tea eases fever.
Everyone in Meereen knows that, especially the slaves who have to make the tea. If you want them to follow you, you have to become a part of their world. Strategy. Harpy's gold. No tea from this one. Beautiful, but poisonous.
You are a gambler, aren't you?
I don't know what the symbolism of that is, but
I think he's trying to win her.
yeah.
Completely just
What is going on?
a child.
There's one on every mile marker between here and Meereen.
How many miles are there between here and Meereen?
163, Your Grace. I'll tell our men to ride ahead and bury them. You don't need to see this.
You will do no such thing. I will see each and every one of their faces. Remove her collar before you bury her.
There she is.
Yes, there she is. And?
You made a promise.
To return the Stark girls to their mother, who is now dead.
To keep them safe.
Arya Stark hasn't been seen since her father was killed. What do you think she is? My money's on dead. There's a certain safety in death, wouldn't you say? And Sansa Stark is now Sansa Lannister. Bit of a complication.
Complication does not release you from the vow.
What do you want me to do? Kidnap my sister-in-law and take her where? Where will she be safer than here?
That's true.
And tell me that you think she'll be safe in King's Landing.
Are you sure we're not related? Ever since I returned, every Lannister I've seen has been a miserable pain in my arse. Maybe you're a Lannister too. You've got the hair for it, not the looks.
Who's that? Played a little synth on that.
Yeah.
You knew it was a bad thing.
Careful. Oh.
You're drunk.
Yes. I have good reason to be. Once I was a knight, and now I'm only a fool. Don't you know me?
Rontos. The King's Name Day celebration. I'm sorry, I should have remembered.
I can't accept your apology. I may be a fool, but I'm a living fool, thanks to you.
Anyone would have done the same.
But only you did. I can never repay you. You gave me my life. But this is worth more than my life.
Whoa.
It belonged to my mother and her mother before her. House Hollard was strong once. House on the rise. That's all that's left of those days, thanks to a few sad, fat drunks like me.
I can't take it. It's very kind of you, but I can't.
I don't have anything else left. That's all. Take it. Wear it. Let my name have one more moment in the sun before it disappears from the world.
Wow, that's
I'll wear it with pride, Sidon.
That's like a thank you.
wow. I didn't expect to see that character ever again.
Wow, she's just straight.
Going on.
When am I going to get a horse of my own?
Little lady wants a pony.
The lady wants away from your stench.
Horses aren't easy to come by, even if they were. I think I'm going to put you on your own horse. What's the only thing of value I've got in the world right away?
Why don't you have any money? Didn't you steal anything from Joffrey before you left?
No,
You're not very smart, are you?
I'm not a thief.
You're fine with murdering little boys, but thieving is beneath you.
Man's got to have a code.
You think I'm gonna escape? Where would I go? I'd be dead by nightfall without you. My family's gone. I've got no one.
You've got an aunt in the Vale, a rich Aunt Lysa.
I knew it.
After I sell you to her, maybe she'll have enough left over to buy you that pony you want so much.
I'm hungry. You're hungry.
5 horses, 5 men. More than I feel like killing on an empty stomach.
I know him. The small one. His name is Pulliver. He captured us and took us to Harrenhal. He killed Lommy.
What the fuck's a lommy?
He was my friend. Pulliver stole my sword and put it right through his neck. He still got it.
What?
My sword. Needle.
Needle. What's you named your sword?
Lots of people name their swords.
Lots of
Oh my god.
He's like, shit.
Get back.
My brother gave me that sword.
Salami.
Get back here.
He killed my friend.
I don't care if he hates your friend. We're not going in there.
You going in there? Oh boy.
See you there.
Leave it. I know you. You're the Hound. Or our new friend, Turmoil. What brings you so far north?
I could ask the same of you. What are you doing up here?
Just keeping the king's peace?
No need. War's over.
So I've heard. Stannis defeated at the Blackwater. Robb Stark killed at the Twins. And where am I for all of it? Stuck with your brother. Meaning no offence.
None taken.
He's good, the Mountain is. Best at what he does, but torture. You spend enough time putting the hammer to people, you start to feel like a carpenter making chairs. Drains the fun right out of it. And what's life about a little fun? But I don't need to tell you that, eh?
She's all right. I've had better.
You know what? You should come with us. His kind. They've always got something hidden away somewhere. Gold, silver, more daughters. Always something if you know how to make them talk. And there's plenty of in between here and King's Landing.
Been the
Do well
peace,
for
but
yourself.
torturing
We
people.
certainly have been.
I'm not going to King's Landing.
But think about it. We could do whatever we like. Wherever we go. These are the King's colours. No one's standing in his way now. Which means no one's standing in ours.
The King.
They all heard that.
Hell yeah.
I heard that Joffrey's dog had tucked tail and run from the Battle of the Blackwater. I didn't believe it, but here you are.
Here I am. Bring me one of those chickens.
You got money to pay for it?
You paid for it?
No, but we're the King's men. You got money?
Not a penny. I'll still take that chicken.
Tell you what, we'll trade you. One of our little chickens for one of yours. Give us a go at your friend.
Disgusting.
Lowell there likes them a bit broken in.
You're a talker. Listening to talkers makes me thirsty.
Not breaking eye contact.
Yeah. He's in a dangerous place.
I'm hungry.
I'm not gonna
You'll
stop
take
looking
2
at him.
chickens.
Oh, this is gonna go down.
You don't seem to understand the situation.
I understand that if any more words come pouring out your mouth, I'm gonna have to eat every fucking chicken in this room.
You lived your life for the King. You're gonna die for some chickens.
Someone is.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna go down. Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh no. Arya, come on now.
Oh, she's gonna save him.
I hope. Oh no. Come on, Arya. Do something. Come on, he's holding on so strong. Holy shit.
He's way stronger.
Oh shit.
Her sword.
Something wrong with your leg, boy.
What do you mean?
Can you walk? I've got to carry you.
Wait.
Carry me.
Find a little blade. Maybe I'll pick my teeth with it.
Remember now. You said that to her friend when you did that.
She's starting to get her revenge and turn into a killer.
Arya.
That was. Look at all of that.
Devastating. Goes on for miles and miles.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good little intro, a little sequence, a little bit of everybody, a little bit of touching on everything. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It helps us get recognition on our videos, and we'll react to more in the future. Thank you.